Hey everyone, so today I'm going to be turning myself into Venom, the Marvel anti-hero slash villain. Not really sure what he's classified as, but to start out I am just priming half of my face with my NYX pore filler and a Real Techniques sponge. I'm only going to be doing beauty makeup on half of my face today, so you don't need to prime your whole face, but if you want to, you totally can. I decided to do Venom because the new movie with Tom Hardy is out. I have not seen it yet, but I really want to go see it. I really enjoy Tom Hardy as an actor. Shauna has kind of gotten me into his work, and I just love the story of Venom because I am a journalist. So if you don't know the story, it's basically Eddie Brock is a journalist trying to take down this like notoriously evil investment banker slash rich guy. And basically, just like Spider-Man, he gets infested with this alien kind of disease or infection, depending on how you look at it. I'm just color correcting under my eyes. And then I am using the Wet n Wild Photo Ready or Photo Finish foundation on half of my face as well. But back to the story of Venom, he's trying to take down this rich guy and ends up getting infected with this alien disease of some sort, and it turns him into his alter ego Venom. And if you've watched the third Spider-Man, you kind of know like loud noises really set Venom off and like make him go crazy. And when he gets angry, he turns very much like the Hulk into this alter ego, and he gets this really long, like crazy tongue and these crazy teeth. So basically, what I am painting today is the transformation stage between Eddie and Venom. So now I'm going in with the Makeup Revolution concealer and just putting this under my eyes and over my eyelid and blending it out with a sponge. This is going to be our primer for our eyes today. And I'm sorry for all the sirens. I have no idea what is going on outside. There must be like some serious stuff going down. But I also am setting my face with the NYX HD Photogenic Powder. This powder is really strong smelling, just FYI. And then I'm filling in my brows with the Goof Proof pencil from Benefit. So now going in with a fluffy brush, I'm just using White Peach from the Sweet Peach palette all over my eyelid and up to the brow bone just to give us a nice light base. Again, this is just our glam side, so this is pretty simple, and if you just want to do this look regularly, feel free to do this on both sides of your face. But now I'm taking Charmed, I'm sure, from the same palette and blending it into the crease with an angled brush. You can really do any sort of glam eye look. I just really wanted to do something a little bit smoky, a little bit peachy, very pretty, very light, just something that would have a lot of contrast to the side of Venom, because in the story, Eddie really is this good guy who's trying to make like a difference, and Venom kind of screws that all up for him. So now on the lid I am putting Candied Peach, which is this shimmery, very light, pretty peachy color, as you could probably tell. But really any sort of look you want to do is up to you. So now going in with the NYX Gel Liner on an angled brush, I'm just going to give myself a little bit of liner. I didn't do a big wing because we're going to have so much going on the other side of our face that I didn't want to have something overly glam, but something just very pretty and soft. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes and put on some mascara, and I did put one falsie on this side of my face, and I just used the Ardell Natural Lashes. Anything kind of natural and wispy is probably your best bet, just so that it stands out enough to complete the look. Taking Summer Yum from that same palette, I'm just going to smudge this underneath the lower lash line on the outer 2/3, I would say, just so it's a little bit smoky, and I think this really completed and intensified the look. So now we're going to start actually becoming half of Venom. I'm going to lay down a black base. This is the Wet n Wild cream paint. This is their black paint pot, and I'm just using a foundation brush, really sort of any makeup brush that you feel comfortable with. This one just covers a lot of surface, and as you can see, this paint is pretty sheer because it is a cream paint. So this is just kind of my base layer and laying out exactly where I want to start and stop the overall transformation. You can take this all the way down to your shoulders. You could definitely do it like a full body kind of thing. I wanted to do for Halloween the like shirt I'm wearing with like some high-waisted black jeans and do it like coming across my stomach and stuff, but I just didn't end up having time on Halloween. I didn't even go out on Halloween. So yeah, but maybe next year I'll do this and like refine my skills and make it really, really cool. But for now, this is what I'm working with. So just keep laying that base down. And then I stopped because we need to fill in the eyes. The eyes are so important to this look. So I just put on the NYX white base and I put on a ton of it, like more than I ever normally would. Venom has these big white eyes and they kind of are what distinct him, other than being completely black, in my opinion, from Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's are much smaller and they are all black, where Venom's are this like scary kind of white, like looking into your soul. So over top of that base, I put a lot of glucose from the blood sugar palette, just because this is such a pigmented white shade, and this is just creating the general shape, so that kind of ovally pointy shape that comes along with a lot of the superhero sort of masks. And then I went in with a water activated white paint and went around all of that powder product. This created a really nice highlight on the outer corners, giving it a little bit more dimension and mainly covering up my eyebrows. You can block yours out with a glue stick if you want. I just don't have a glue stick and my brows are pretty thin as is, so I can cover them up pretty easily with some paint and some powder. So just go all around that, and please be careful around your eyes with this. This is water activated, but it still stings your eyeballs, trust me. But you want to take the eye up way past your normal socket. I took mine all the way up to the hairline, and there are two different eye shapes you can do. You can kind of do one like I'm doing, where it's very much the same as Spider-Man's, or you can do it with like the little curl at the end on the top. It's up to you. I just kind of ran out of headspace, and then I just filled in a little bit more of the area with the white paint. So now I'm going in with more of the black cream paint on a little liner brush, and I am just outlining the white of the eye. This is going to really make it stand out, and I laid the paint on pretty thick, just so that it would give it a really nice kind of graphic looking outline. And this really gives you your highlights and your contours, and I'm slowly learning how to do all of that with just body paint and not regular beauty makeup, so bear with me, y'all. But I am just using this fine point brush, and it really did a good job at getting in there. And yeah, so just do this the entire way around your eye, and you can go over it a couple times. And then I started drawing the outline of the mouth. This is so important, so make sure you draw your mouth really big so you can fit lots of teeth and a tongue if you are doing the tongue. Before we start adding the rest of the main parts, I wanted to go in and start doing the little veins or threads, I guess, depending on what you want to call them, of the Venom kind of taking over the rest of my face. So I just basically drew these on like you would veins. I took a little bit of paint and drew them from the last point, so basically the seam, if you will, and drew them over onto the other side and kind of just let the brush take me and show me what it wanted to do. I made some connect, I made some long, I made some short. You really just want to do lots of these, and you want to make them a little bit thicker in the beginning, and then kind of as they trail around they can get thinner because they have less space that they're going to stick to. The way the veins move, they're very like gelatinous, so if you wanted to make like a prosthetic out of some gelatin, that is up to you. I just don't use gelatin products. So now I am just filling in half of my lips, the non-Venom side, with Diva from Jeffree Star. I just thought a really bright pink would kind of stand out from the look and give that real, like, transformative effect. And then on the other side, we're going to start filling in the teeth. So basically, this is just a down pointed white triangle and then an up pointed white triangle and then a down pointed and an up pointed and over again. You guys know how teeth work. You could definitely do some 3D teeth. I've seen people do like fake nails and kind of cut them and place them. Maybe next year we'll test like how far my skills have come and I'll make like some sort of crazy Venom. Who knows, like maybe a sequel will be out by then, so it will be relevant again. But once you have drawn out all your white teeth, you're going to go through and outline them with some black paint. This is all water activated at this point. I used water activated to outline and fill in just around the mouth so nothing got runny and mixed. And then you are going to fill in those spaces with some red water activated paint to make it look monstrous. And so after you do that, that is the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!